continent of Africa. The SIYAYA team continues its journey on the Cape Peninsula. On their way to the mother city of Cape Town, they encounter many examples of life on the edge.
Hi, my name is Unkuli.
And I'm Session.
My name is Zandile.
And I'm Ruth. Our mission is to explore
the Cape Peninsula in South Africa.
From the Cape of Good Hope
to the mother city.
This was just fun and joyful filmmaking. I think that opening sequence was so playful and awesome. It just made me feel that that sense of adventure of going on a very cool field trip. I never got to do something that cool when I was in school, so this was a nice way to live vicariously through them. It was a pleasure to be brought along as what felt like one of the gang to follow our tour guide and get this information. And it was very embodied in the environment. You really got a sense of the surroundings, how it would feel to be there, and then with equally informative information that was also brought back to a wider picture. And I think that was really important. So I just thought this was really fun, and it captured that spirit of exploration and world building.
This was actually an episode, it appears, from some series about this gentleman who is the guide and teacher and mentor for these young children, and they're making their way up South Africa to Cape Cod, I believe, is the sort of the premise. It was okay. It was kind of interesting. It'd be some beautiful pictures of amazing animals, obviously, in Africa. And it was all, the message was good about, you got to save these animals or they're going to be gone. And he showed examples of animals that are gone. And the man was a good storyteller and teacher and kind of odd, which was kind of cool.
This was an awesome episode of a show called SIYAYA, this time exploring regions of South Africa. The title of this episode was The Cape of Good Hope, Part 6, Life on the Edge. Such a great show for kids, but also interesting for animal lovers of all ages. I enjoyed the fun CGI animation off the top of the scientist and the 4 kids in a zebra-striped van, and other fun animal imagery. Also handy was the map of the Cape Peninsula. The narrator's voice was warm and upbeat, and the scientist taking the kids on the tour was so kind and clear in his explanations, answering the questions of the kids. He also does a great job explaining how important it is to save animals from extinction, as many have become extinct due to hunting. The animal footage is spectacular, both underwater with creatures such as whales and seals, and on land with such creatures as zebras, ostriches, and antelopes of the area. Great show. Would love to see more episodes.
Yeah, that was a fun show. I thought it was just really well done. The host is wonderfully eccentric. Really like his character. Well filmed. I like the shots that were taken. It really brings the subject matter to a level where it's fun, it's entertaining, it's educational. The kids were great. They're very natural, I think, in front of the camera. They just, look like kids. They're not putting on airs or anything. They're just being themselves. I thought that was really good to see. I thought very, very good show. Keeps it simple, but also gives us all the great information and introduces us to these different animals and makes us care about them, so that hopefully, the people watching this show will think about how to keep these animals safe. Well done.
Such a fun episode. I feel like it genuinely is like an episode from a TV program, the way it was edited, the opening sequence, the fact that there was a previously on. But I really like the fact that this was done in a way where it is educational and kid-friendly, and the fact that you do follow these 4 kids and this gentleman who is the expert and being able to learn along with them. And it really is like the perfect kids program where it's not overwhelmingly informative in a scientific sense where you just don't understand what's happening. It is just in layman terms, you get what's happening and you see the excitement from the kids as they're learning everything about the world and about all these species that I guess a lot of people won't be able to like normally see or understand anyways. So yeah, I really enjoyed the fact that this was really an episode of a kids program and the fact that it was edited in the way it was, and yeah, you just got to learn along with the kids, and I thought it was just really fun. So
This is so cute. When they come to the conclusion that humans are indeed the deadliest creatures, it's just so overwhelming to understand that children questions in their innocence and the scientists who actually loves nature and explaining things, and how he also gets into the tragedies of having already lost some animals due to extinction and overhunting or just barely our disrespect for their habitats in the Cape Peninsula in Africa. I just loved it when he dives with his shirt and pants on, even the backpack. It is so nature, like organic, and he enjoys it so much. Even when he picks up the poop, and the kids are like, "What are you doing?" It is just so beautiful scenes. It feels so relaxed, and it's just like a tell me more type of storytelling, and I just enjoyed it so much. I would love to keep watching this show, and I also liked the analogy for the library when all the books are stolen, so what's the library for? I just love that one.
Is, one of those great educational videos that you kind of really would enjoy watching, let's say in school. I think that one thing I really admired about it was how the educator was able to educate the children on a lot of these serious topics regarding, animal extinction and pollution and global warming, etc., and speak frankly while not being too frightening, while still having an optimistic tone that you want to have so that children feel emboldened to do better and help contribute to reversing these terrible things. So I think it was great that he was able to give truthful information. It's not that he sugarcoated, but that he was also able to be quite, again, frank and forward with them regarding what has happened and what could happen if work is not done. It's wonderful to see all these different spaces that these children can explore, and hopefully can inspire others to explore their own ecosystems and see what's out there for themselves.